People, do you remember this? Back in our day when people united, and this is a video of we are the people. Maybe we need to start being people again instead of inhuman people. You know, it's sad the way the world has come. Those group of people got together. Yeah, they had money, but the thing is they had a heart. So not all people with money are bad, but they united for Africa, food aid. This country right now, which used to be called the USA, which really was a lie from the get-go, but you've got a government, town, state, and federal, law officials, judges, that are the most dishonest people breathing oxygen today. What happened to this country? Well, I can tell you it started in 1620. Teach your children the truth, how this country was founded. Don't lie to them, don't cover it up. But remember this? I do, it's my generation. Well, many years I was born in the 50s, so this, I can't remember when this came out, Live Aid for Africa. It was probably in the 80s maybe. I don't remember. But I do remember how people united to help people that were hungry and famished. But now we got a government here on this planet, on what you call U.S. soil, that has destroyed the world. Yeah, I never thought this country would be as dark and evil as it is, but it is. And we have to deal with the genocide that crazy people cause. You got evil town, state, and federal government, law officials, judges. We know that's all corruption. Everybody knows that with any smarts. Anybody with any smarts wouldn't elect certain people in political fields, like Republicans are definitely, you wouldn't elect. School board members that hate children, governors banding things like painting over crosswalks, really. This, I'm going to share this in my description, the video link. In my videos, check the descriptions, because I share links of things, of topics that come into my head of my life that I remember. Things will trigger and they'll come to my mind. This one came to my head this morning. Yeah, we need to unite. We do as people. We need to unite and have loving kindness. We need to stop the greed. The greed needs to stop. The hatred needs to stop. You know, I never realized the power I had until what God told me during death. When you elected Crazy Man the first time, I predicted things. And I didn't know what the hell I was talking about. I would say things, because all my videos are raw, unscripted, unedited. I say most anything. Don't mind the clock in the background. That ain't worked for 17 years. But the thing is, you, as a society, have the love of money, not humanity. These people are fighting for humanity, raising money to feed people and shelters and everything else, whatever went on during Live Aid. Yes, they have money. They were fortunate to have earthly goods. Some of us don't. Some of us will always be impoverished and live in poverty. But that's okay, because money has never meant anything to me. Never had it. Never will. Don't want it. All I want to do is be able to help others when I can and be my authentic self, the woman I am. Yes, I am a transsexually, openly gay, lesbian woman. I used to be ashamed to admit who I was for over 30 years. Then I got to the point that, who am I living for? Am I going to live the world's lie or my truth? So I decided to live my truth, and you know the rest of the story to that. But the thing is, you got people, this country needs to do something to unite for the impoverished people right in our own country. We send billions and billions and billions of dollars bombing and destroying foreign countries when actually you're destroying your own continent, North America, because you have the love of money, not humanity or Mother Earth or the air or anything. And we know which political party that is. You got a crazy man in Florida that paints over a rainbow crossbox. Who the hell is stupid enough to hate rainbows? You gotta be totally mentally deranged. I want you to watch the video. We Are the World. It's on YouTube. I look for it again. I'll share it in the description. Please watch it, because we need that joy back. People singing and happy and not judging and just helping and doing good. I've done for people all my life. I've never threatened, bullied, or harmed anybody. But I cannot say one day I haven't been threatened or abused in Waldoboro, Maine for 70 years. I had to live that persona you told me I was, that I wasn't. And I had to sneak every day to be me. And it did major damage on my health. I have nothing. I don't have food. I'm going to try credit card today. I've been craving an Italian sandwich since Monday. And I'm going to see if it's going to work. And then I got to raise $100 between now and a week from Tuesday so I can go for EMDR. That has made a world of difference. I can tell the way I feel. I'll have my ups and downs, because right now the endo screw my HRT. You don't fuck with a woman's hormones unless you want to deal with a bitch. And they're fucking with my hormones again. And just leave me alone. I've proved that Nordex makes many mistakes on blood work. I've proved it over and over and over. And what do? After so many months or years, then the fucking doctors have to screw with medicine because your lab work. But I have proven that their percentage of being accuracy is very low. There was a thing put out in media years ago about different labs that test when you have your blood works done. Nordex fell in the lower tier of being one of them that failed. Yeah, I know, I've been through it. And proved them wrong many times. So my doctor's fucking with my medicine. Here we go again. But I want you to go and watch Live Aid on YouTube. I do. Listen, you gave me the name Weather Girl 10 years ago when I had a broadcast I do on YouTube, and then I upload it on Facebook when I had social media. I had people all over the world following me. But then I got hacked by the Republican Party in this town that owns the cops in town. They're in bed together. You know that story. So I got hacked. I went through hell. Now I live with 4 life-threatening injuries, a minimum of 1,000 to 2,000 a month medical supplies, not covered by insurance because of that family law enforcement here. You've heard it. Every fucking video. That's right. Because I live every second of my existence in pain and suffering because of them. I do. And now the world is suffering because we got a crazy man in the USA that the United Nations should have got together with other countries and taken our scumbag out and put him in a foreign prison. Him and the ones that support him. They don't deserve to be on this northern territory. Trump lovers don't. They don't deserve to have children because you're just going to breed more of that anger and darkness. And you're going to say to me, I sound angry. No, I'm being honest. I live with a hate here in Naziville, Maine, Walter, Maine. I hope somebody will petition to change the town name to Naziville because it is a German settlement, because it acts like a Nazi community. If you don't have money, and if you're not a rapist, murder, molesting, pedophile, homophobic, transphobic person, they don't want you here. No, they don't. Somebody posted something on one of my things when I allowed comments. They said that, well, there's no global warming. Look how cold it is. Yeah, it's 20 degrees below normal for this time of year, that month. So there is global warming. Doesn't mean it heats up. It also goes the other way. It gets extremely cold. But that's how retarded. Probably the guy was a Republican, more than likely. That's where all our problem is. It really is. Our political government is our problem on both sides, really. When this country grows up and grows some balls and abolishes government, I should have never had to go through what I went through. But if I was a Republican, rapist, murder, molesting, pedophilia person, you would idolize me. You don't want love and kindness. I think this is so cool. These people got together years and years ago. I think it was in the 80s. They did this. Our government is stealing from us, town, state, and federal. Law enforcement is raping and murdering people just for something to do. Judges are crucifying people for something to do. But I did a weather broadcast, right? Told the LGBT news. Now I live 24/7 with life-threatening injuries, and that construction company, the law officials here, and the fucking town got away with attempted murder. Not a one Trump lover or Republican can love a woman. Can't. Doesn't work. You overturn Roe v. Wade. What woman would be stupid enough to live or marry a Republican man? She couldn't be a real woman. There's no fucking way that works. She's not that stupid. I saw the future during death. You can alter it and change it by locking up Republicans, women walking out on their husbands that are goddamn Republicans because they took your rights away. Now they're talking of passing a bill midterm. Women won't be able to vote, or by November they won't be able to. But I bet you'll support that bastard you're married to because you're not a real woman. You can't be to be married to a Republican. It doesn't work. It does not work. No woman would be stupid enough to support Republicanism, Nazism. She's not that stupid. So estrogen, progesterone did what it did to me. It made me a happy woman, but now they're fucking with my estrogen. I'm going to be a bitch for a while. A child tells you who they are, that's who they are. No parent has a right to say it's M and F. No, they don't. You can't define M and F. You just can't. I know you can't. I know factually you can't. So, anyway, I love you all. I forgive you all. And God, can I come home, please, now?